Welcome to We Can Wednesday, where we whop ourselves into action. WHOP, wealthy, healthy, on purpose, on this We Can Wednesday with Unstoppable Tracy. Email is one of the most important tools. An email reply creates an impression as a communication tool. It is critically important in business and relationship building. It allows for that instant dialogue between colleagues, clients, contractors, family. While an email can greatly improve our productivity, we can also find ourselves frustrated by it. So what is email etiquette? Email etiquette refers to a set of do's and don'ts that are recommended by business and communication experts in response to the growing concern that people are not using email effectively or appropriately, since email is a huge part of the world of communication that many people communicate with little formality and sometimes too aggressively. Email etiquette offers some guidelines that all of us writers can use to facilitate better communication between ourselves and our readers. And it is much easier to offend or hurt someone in an email. And so that's why it's important to be clear and concise as possible. My aim today is to refuel the unstoppable in your emails by 1, to write a clear email, and 2, get the replies with all the information you asked for, and by 3, decreasing the number of misunderstandings resulting from poorly written communication, and 4, use email etiquette rules, by 5, saving time and sending and receiving emails for you. So 1, write a clear email. Most email messages are too long and have no clear purpose or action requests. They're often sent to too many people that don't really need to read them. So the result has people spending hours sorting through unnecessary email messages or trying to decipher convoluted messages. On average, you have 20 seconds to get your message across to your reader before their mind has moved on to something else. So if you are not clear in your message, a busy person may skip over your request or miss the point of the message altogether. So 2 primary reasons to write a clear email message is 1, to positively impact professionalism, your professionalism, and 2, to increase efficiency for you and the other. So start with focus. The dictionary says direct one's attention on something to cause a convert or toward a central point or to bring into focus or alignment or to convert your cause or to convert your idea or emotion. Hence the importance of a meaningful subject line. The best subject line is actually the most detailed one. People receive many emails in the day, sometimes hundreds, and will quickly prioritize the ones they can open first. An email with a meaningful subject line will help your readers prioritize your email, and you'll get a faster response if your reader can tell what they need to read and or answer your email promptly. So here's 4 examples of the same intended email. Listen in for which one's better. Put your answer in the comments. So 1, important, read immediately. Or escalation. Or escalation about Life brand cough syrup. Or escalation, semicolon. The Life brand cough syrup cap is leaking. Put your answers in the comments. Obviously, the last one shows importance of action. Moving on to the body of the email, be specific. Often recipients only read partway through a long message. I don't know about you, but I often hit reply as soon as I have something to contribute, and I often forget to keep reading. It's human nature. What is your message intended to do or accomplish? Will the message be clear to the reader? How much do they already know about the message, the subject? Know your audience. Who are you emailing to? What's their position? What's your relationship with them? And use simple words, not impressive words. For example, This impressive words compared to the simple words here in this example. So the impressive words example. Subsequent to the passage of the subject legislation, it is incumbent upon you to advise your organization to comply with it. Now the same message, using simple words. After the law passes, you must tell your people to comply with it. The second example is much easier to understand and gets straight to the point. There is little room for misunderstanding. Misunderstanding also comes from acronyms. Simple. Avoid acronyms. Understanding can also be clarified by adding emphasis through bolding, underlining, capitalizing, bullet points, highlighting. Just careful not to use that emphasis strategy frequently in the same email or the design effect will be lost. Lastly, grab your pens. My quick etiquette tips 1 through 15. 1. Write a meaningful subject. 2. Be concise. 3. Answer all questions and preempt further questions. 4. Use proper spelling, grammar, and punctuation. 5. Make it personal. 6. Keep your language gender neutral. 7. Use proper structure and layout. 8. Do not write capitals. 9. Read the email before you send it. 10. Take care with abbreviations and emotion cons. 11. Be careful with formatting. 12. Avoid long sentences. 13. Proofread your email. 14. Get to know your own mistakes. Often we make the same mistakes over and over again. When you begin to recognize your common mistakes, minimize them. And 15. Do not overuse the high priority option. Perhaps you know the story of the boy who cried wolf. Thank you for joining me on this We Can Wednesday, where you can WHOP, W-H-O-P, wealthy, healthy, on purpose, yourself into action with Unstoppable Tracy. Please subscribe to my business page, Unstoppable Tracy, Unstoppable You, along with the page Wealthy, Healthy, On Purpose, and in this group who kindly shared